Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. Please welcome. My name is ARMAND MAULANA SIREGAR. I'm English education students from Islamic University of Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. Okay, in this section, I will telling the story about English novel with the title The Outsiders. Okay, before I wanna ask, have you ever read this novel? Or you just know the title because it's same with a game in PlayStation? Yes, actually, this novel has been a game in PlayStation with the same title and almost same story. But in here, you will hear the real story by retelling story from me. Okay, let's check it out. Ponyboy Curtis, a teenage member of loose gang of Greasers, is leaving a movie theater when he is jammed by Socs, the Greasers' rival gang. Several Greasers, including Ponyboy's two older brothers, come to his rescue. And the next night, Ponyboy and two Greasers' friends, the hardened Dolly and the quiet Johnny, meet Cherry and Marcy, a pair of suckers, at a drive-in movie theater. Cherry spurns Dolly's rude advance, but Ponyboy ends up speaking civilly with Cherry. And last, emotionally connecting with a star for the first time in his life. Afterward, Ponyboy, Johnny, and their wisecracking friend Tubit began to walk Cherry and Marcia home. When they are stopped by Cherry's boyfriend Bob, who badly beat up Johnny a few months later. Bob and the Greasers exchange taunts, but Cherry prevents a fight by willingly living with Bob. Ponyboy gets home at 2 in the morning and raging Derry until he suddenly slaps Pony. Pony runs out the door and meets up with Johnny, expressing his anger at Derry's increasing coldness in the wake of his parents' recent death in a car crash. After that, running away from home, Ponyboy and Johnny wander into a park, where Bob and 4 other Socs surrender. After some heated talk, Ponyboy spits at the Socs, prompting them to attempt to drown him in a nearby fountain. But Johnny stops Bob, killing him and dispersing the rest. Terrified as to what to do next, Ponyboy and Johnny rush to find Dolly and tell him the story. And Dolly gives them money and a loaded gun, directing them to hide in an abandoned discharge in Windrixville. During their stay, Pony cuts his hair and dyes his hair as disguise, reads gun with the wine to Johnny, and upon viewing a beautiful sunrise, recites the poem "Nothing God Can Stay" by Robert Frost. And after that, days later, Dolly comes to check on them, revealing that violence between the Greasers and Socs has escalated since Bob's death into all-out citywide warfare, with Cherry acting out guilt as a spy for the Greaser. Johnny decides to turn himself in, and Dolly agrees to take the boys back home. As they attempt to leave, they notice the church has caught on fire, and several local school children have become trapped inside. The Greasers run inside the burning church to save the children, but Ponyboy is rendered unconscious by the fumes. At the hospital, he discovers that he and Dali are not badly injured, but a piece of the church roof fell on Johnny and broke his back. Soda Pop and Derry come to the hospital. Derry really breaks down. Derry really breaks down and cries. And then after see Derry cries, Ponyboy then realized that Derry cares about him and is only hard on him because he loves him and cares about his future. The following morning, the newspaper declared Pony and Johnny are become heroes. But Johnny will be charged with manslaughter for Bob's death. Two-Bit tell them to the Greasers and Socs rivalry is to be settled in the final rumble. Ponyboy and Two-Bit are approached by a sock named Rain, Bob's best friend, who expressed remorse for his involvement in the game war, lacks confidence about the rumble ending the feud, and says he will not participate. An hour later, Ponyboy visits Johnny at the hospital, where he is in critical condition. On their way home, Pony spots Cherry and they talk. Cherry says she is unwilling to visit Johnny in the hospital because he killed her boyfriend. Pony calls her a traitor, but after she explains herself, they end on good terms. After escaping the hospital, Dali shows up just in the time for the rumble. The Greasers win the brutal fight. Afterward, Pony and Dali hurry back to the hospital to see Johnny, but he dies a moment later, and maniacally, Dali runs out of the room. Pony returns home that night feeling confused and disoriented. Dali calls the house to say that he's robbed a store and he's running from the police. The Greasers find Dali deliberately pointing an unloaded gun at the police, causing them to shoot and kill him. Overmood, Ponyboy faints and is sick in bed for many days due to the resulting concussion from the rumble. When the hearing finally comes, the judge frees Ponyboy from responsibility for Bob's death and allows Pony to remain at home with Derry and Soda. Ponyboy returns to school, but his grades drop. Although he is failing English, his teacher, Mr. Syme, says he will pass him if he writes a decent death. In the copy of Gone, with the wine that Johnny gave him before dying, Ponyboy finds a letter from Johnny describing how he will die proudly after saving the kids from the fire. Johnny also urges Ponyboy to stay calm. Ponyboy decides to write his English assignment about the recent events and begins his essay with the opening line of the novel. When I step out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of the movie house, I had only two things on my mind: Paul Newman and a ride home. Okay guys, and last, I will give the explanation about this story. Another central theme in The Outsider concerns friendship. At one point, the narrator states, you take up your buddies no matter what they do. When you're in a gang, you stick up for the members. These bears are special meaning for Pony, as his family consists of his brother and network of friendship. It is an older friend Ponyboy turns to after the shooting incident with the son. For Ponyboy, his brother, and the other Greasers character, friends are essentially family. Ponyboy's interaction with Cherry also offer an interesting perspective on friendship. Cherry and Ponyboy have been socially conditioned to hate one another, yet they go out of their work to talk with one another in a compassionate or at least polite way. Their tenuous friendship suggests that friendship itself is so powerful. It can transcend rigid social classes and conventions. These are only a few of many instances in the book where friendship plays a crucial role. Through Ponyboy's life and story, the author depicts friendship as a force which is both extremely powerful and very flexible. Powerful enough to overcome major obstacles and flexible enough to connect people from different walks of life. Thank you very much for watching my video. Hope you get to learn by this story. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.